I'm the one that said, don't call me that. You could call me by whatever you want to call me, and then that's that. But I want you to know that you have a mother, you have a biological mother. I want you to get to know this person. Not saying you can't get to know me. I see you every day. But your biological parent, I think that is very important.
Mom and dad, if mom and dad was just a name, then why do we care whether our kids call us by that or not?
It's not just a name.
I know it's not just a name. That's why it's so important, because at this point, y'all are talking about a man that just said he took on all the financial responsibility, all the fatherly responsibility of a child, and he's not being given the title of a father.
That's not the kid's fault.
It's not. Yeah, no. Come on, Sweeney.
I'm gonna keep it a bit.
He ain't the damn daddy. He's not the pappy.
Wait, Israel. Israel. The first thing that my father did, stepdad, yes, but my father did, was command that I call him something other than his name, which was Pops. Pops, father, daddy, all that shit's the same. It's still all the same.
Did he raise you? Wait. Did he raise you from a pup? Like since you was like 0?
5 years old. 5 years old.
Was your biological father like deceased?
I knew him. No, he wasn't.
That's not the same, Sweeney. If you go to the Navy, you expect to be called admiral when you succeed in your career, not general or not any other level. You know what you
father? Huh? Are you a stepfather?
Absolutely not.
So you can't speak on something you are neither are
that
or
makes
willing
no sense.
to be.
Sweeney, that makes no sense.
You're talking to a stepfather, and
so let's do this. Are you a woman? So you'll never talk about woman ever again on these panels because you're not a woman. That makes no sense.
Okay, that's moving the goalposts. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, no, that makes no sense.
To Sweeney's point, though. To Sweeney's point, it is all in the restriction of who's running the household. You the man of the house, you taking care of you paying the bills, you taking care of these kids. Hell, if I tell you to call,
daddy.
If I tell you to call me God in my house, you gonna call
hell no, you ain't
gonna
God.
Call me. If I'm just saying, if it's my household, I
wouldn't want to live in your house.
If it's my household, not run that motherfucker, I'm paying everybody bills and everybody expenses. You gonna call me what I say to call, or your ass ain't gonna. You gonna be without.
That's
because I don't.
He's not gonna tell your kids to call him God. He's not gonna do that.
It's just an example. It's just an example.
Exactly. And I know you're very religious, so it's not meant to be blasphemous and disrespectful to you at all.
My kids ain't gonna call him daddy neither.
Well, so I'm a step parent. All right. So I've been a step parent from when my stepson was 2. And when he was 3, I told him not to call me mom because I'm not his mom. I'm his stepmom. He has a mother that's live and well. All right. It's no disrespect to me. I'm the one that said, don't call me that. You could call me by whatever you want to call me. And then that's that. But I want you to know that you have a mother, you have a biological mother. I want you to get to know this person. Not saying you can't get to know me. I see you every day. But your biological parent, I think that is very important. The reason why I chose that is because I've seen people grow up not knowing their biological parent. Matter of fact, they think that their biological parent is the people living in their house, right? And then when they're like 25 years old, they hit them with I'm not your father. Your father was over there. And they're like, what? I've seen so many people hurt by that. You know what? This is what I'm going to do, because I'm not trying to take away from the family dynamic that you naturally have. I want you to know that I'm here. You know, I'm supporting you just like I would in regards of me being your stepmom. But I want you to know that you have other family. Don't just think about me. This is why I did it too, because my stepson used to say, my mom had me in her belly. He used to point to my belly and be like, oh yeah, I was in there. And I'm like, it was cute. Like, I was like, wow. But then I was like, whoa, hold on.
What? Wait, hold on,
let me finish. You're a step parent, I'm a step parent. But listen, I'm telling you my story. So at the end of the day, I was like, wait. Those are lies. Even though I didn't tell him that, it's just that he had common sense to be like, oh, I know people, women that are pregnant, they have them in the stomach. I was there. And I felt that was a lie for him to just grow up like that. So I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I made that decision and I don't regret it. That is what it is. His parent is his mother is still alive. I am respected in my house. Why? Because my husband don't play that either. And I don't play that. So it's not about respect. It's just about, hey, the other parent is still here. Make sure you understand that, respect that person, love that person just as much as you love me. That's that.
So who's to say that you can't have two fathers or two mothers? Like when
it ain't supposed to be like that. How about that?
You said what?
It ain't supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be a step parent.
But that's
Look, let me tell y'all, I'm adopted. I've been in foster care. I've had more than one mom and more than one dad. It's the dynamic that you put the children in. As long as you can communicate with the children and use, childlike verbiage when you're talking to them. That's why we have to expand our vocabularies. That's why we have to include ourselves in conversations like this, because it's like, well, who's to say you can't have more than one, mom or dad? Who's to say that you can? Just because you're born to a family, don't necessarily always mean that's your family. They say a friend sticks closer than a brother. So your friend down the street might be your family, and you might call, their mom and dad. You ever been to your friend's house and be like, "Hey, mom, hey, dad"? You know what I mean? Because you see them.
I can't say
I'm gonna tell you this. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this. If your ego can't get in the way about your kid calling a man that's taking care of him dad, then maybe you should have married his mom then.
But no, wait, hold on. A man shouldn't be taking care of your kid anyway, because if you're a man, you should be taking care of your own damn kid. You should be taking care of your own damn kid when no other man can call him damn dad.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
Your kids don't live with you,
but still,
the people in the house are taking care of your kids, whether you're paying your child support and seeing them on the weekends like you're supposed to or not. So don't feel disrespected when they're saying that. They are taking care of your kids.
My kid
just like when just when you take your child to the daycare and they are taking care of your kids.
So are they the daddy?
They're not the daddy. I'm not arguing. I'm not.
At the daycare, are they mama and daddy at the daycare?
So y'all one at a time so they can hear us, y'all. One at a time.
Do not diminish their character and the things that they're bringing to the table, i.e., taking care of your child for you during the week, because that's unnecessary. It doesn't diminish your side or theirs. It's unnecessary.
But no, what I'm saying, it's not diminishing their character to say, listen, me as a father, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do for mine. What I do for mine has nothing to do with someone else in their situation. If it should happen to be a situation where my ex got married to someone else, that does not stop me from having the responsibility of my child, right? And so therefore, So therefore, that is not my child's father. That is just my child's mother's husband.
What?
So it does not have nothing to do with my child. That's not their father. I'm their father.
Right.
I agree with you.
Period. Because I'm gonna take care. Let me finish. I'm gonna take care of my responsibility to my children, regardless of who is or isn't in their house.
That door.
It doesn't stop at the door.
Because you can't go in this house and do nothing that you want to do.
It does, but it's not, At the end of the day, it's still my child. So what happened in my situation? I'll be honest. What will happen in my situation is that I would take my son and I would have